Hi, Freya. How are you doing? I just wanted to message you about a question I had. What was your intention to do what you did at my mother's funeral today? I think it was a little crazy of you to do something like that, especially when someone just passed away. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was a little harsh what I did, but was that actually your mother's funeral? I thought that if a beautiful woman like me appeared in a wedding dress, then everyone would have had a big smile on their face. Since your mother was so bitter when she was alive, wasn't she? I just thought that I would bring some joy to the event. I suppose you don't even realize what kind of terrible thing you've done. You've made a complete mockery out of my mother's funeral. What are you on about? Like you can talk, Stephanie. You were the one who did something terrible first. I just reciprocated. What the heck are you talking about, Freya? I haven't done anything to you. I just think it's crazy that someone who was in such a lower class than me in middle and high school would be able to get married before I do. It doesn't make any sense. And then you had to go and ruin my family by marrying my older brother. Why did it have to be him? There were plenty of other men in our school. Now you're my sister-in-law, and it's just ridiculous. You're the worst person on this planet for my brother and this family. What's brought all this on, Freya? What's your problem with me? Whenever I do anything or say anything, you always have something horrible to say back to me. So because of how you feel towards me, you go and do what you did at my mother's funeral to get back at me? Is that it? Because of how you feel towards me? You're just the worst, Freya. You're incredibly annoying. I want you to get a divorce from my brother immediately. You don't deserve to be with him. He deserves someone who's beautiful and smart. Do you seriously think I'm going to do what you say? Do you want to see how I see this? It's been over 10 years since we graduated high school and we're adults now, but this is going too far. You need to move on, Freya. You're dragging everything up from how we were in high school and relating it back to then. This isn't high school anymore, Freya. Stop being so annoying. What? Excuse me? You think you can talk to me like that? Don't you dare talk back to me like that. You're so vindictive. I've apologized to you and you're still complaining about things I didn't mean to do. You're so scary, you know that? I'll tell my brother to scold you later about how you're treating me. I'm your sister-in-law and you can't treat me this way. Don't you get it? Your brother is also angry at you for wearing your wedding dress to my mother's funeral. Don't you understand what funeral attire is? Huh? Why would he be angry at me for that? I'm his beautiful little sister. How can one get angry at a beautiful woman in a wedding dress? Seriously? Don't you understand how crazy it is to show up in a wedding dress at a funeral? Are you mad? No, as a beautiful woman like myself is special and I can do what I want. There's no way my brother will stay angry at me for long. You should be feeling grateful as I added flowers to such a bitter atmosphere. Don't twist this around on me. It's not my fault you ruined my mother's funeral. I have a different stance on this. Well, that's obvious now, isn't it? I'm allowed to wear whatever I want to whatever event is being held. I can see I'm not getting anywhere with this. Don't even think about complaining about things when I get my revenge on you sometime. Do you really think you'll be able to perform a counterattack to what I did at your stupid mother's funeral? I would love to see you try. I don't care if you take it that way. I'm just warning you for the time being. Wow, I'm shaking in my little boots. I guess I'll sit and wait patiently for your revenge plan to be put into practice.
Hey, Stephanie. I just wanted to apologize about what happened today. It shouldn't have gone that way at all. How are you feeling right now? Are you okay? I really can't believe what happened today. I don't know what came over my sister.
Oh, hello, Alex. Well, of course all of my extended relatives are extremely angry about what happened. I know that you went to your parents' house to protest about what Freya did, so I would like to see how it all unfolds.
Oh, yes. They were super mad at the end of the funeral. Yeah, let's see how this all goes down.
How are you doing? Have you been in touch with Freya about what she did? How do you feel about her wearing a wedding dress to the funeral?
Yeah, what she did was really messed up. I don't know what her intentions are, to be honest.
It was quite messed up, yes. I agree with you.
I should have gone over to my parents' house immediately after it all and told them how she shamed everyone. My parents know what she's like, so we're all scolding her right now. She's not even listening to anything I'm trying to tell her, and she's just to me like, "Oh, my poor brother and his struggles." She's ignoring what she's done.
Oh, I see. Well, that's not great at all. She just thinks she can get away with anything and everything.
Anyways, I'll go back home in a while. My head's spinning so much from the conversations going around and around in circles. I'm getting nowhere with this. If I stay at my parents' house, Freya's gonna think that I'm on her side of things when I'm not. Do you think that she's thinking about that?
I don't know, Alex. Look, I'm getting tired. It's been a long day. I just want to rest and forget what happened today.
I'm really sorry. I don't think I've been very helpful at all.
No, it's okay. It's been a weird and frustrating day. Take care getting home. Oh, Stephanie, we need to talk. You're not going to believe what's just happened. I'm getting married. Oh, is that so? I guess that's good news. Congratulations on the proposal. You've got no choice but to come to my wedding, all right? You're my brother's wife, of course, so there's no way you can refuse the invite. Well, I need to know the time and date of the ceremony first to make sure it doesn't clash with other things I'm doing. Even if you had plans on the day of my wedding, you would need to move them and prioritize my event. So, the decision has been made for you. You're coming to my wedding and that's final. You've got to be kidding me, right? Freya, when and what time is the wedding? How am I supposed to know where to go? Hey, Alex. Sorry I haven't gotten back to you. I'm on a business trip. Are you still at work right now?
I'm just on my break right now, so it's okay to talk. What's going on?
Did you hear the news about Freya getting married? I can't believe she just messaged me that. I had absolutely no idea that she was seeing somebody.
Huh? What are you talking about? Are you for real? No, I haven't heard anything. I've heard that she has a boyfriend that she wants to marry, but I haven't actually heard they're actually thinking about marriage.
I just heard from her before. She messaged me and said she's getting married, just out of the blue, really.
Oh, really? She made the effort to message you about it?
Yeah, weird, right? I was also asked to attend the wedding, so I asked when the wedding was going to be and what time, but she didn't tell me. Even if I were to have plans that day, she said that I needed to prioritize her wedding before anything else. After that conversation, I still know nothing more apart from that she's getting married.
What the heck is going on with my sister? I know she's been acting up, but never this bad.
I guess nothing has been decided yet as to how she needs to be punished for what she's done to my family?
No, not yet. I haven't received any announcements from her or anyone, so I haven't made a decision about her wedding at this point.
Right, that's fair. What the heck are we going to do about this?
Actually, I was thinking of talking to you about it when I get home today. My parents, they haven't talked to Freya since what's happened at your mother's funeral. Neither have I, for that matter.
What? They haven't even approached her about what she did.
I guess it's like the Cold War with everyone under the same roof. They won't forgive her unless she apologized to you about what she did at your mother's funeral.
Oh, I see what you mean. She literally has no remorse. I don't get how she turned out like this when the rest of your family is so sweet and kind.
Yeah, it's a bit messed up for sure. Freya isn't showing any remorse towards what she did, so it seems that my father has something in mind for her. I was wondering if you could have a snoop around with what's going on. If that's alright with you.
Yeah, of course. That's not a problem. I'll see what I can find out. Hey, Stephanie, what the heck are you up to? You need to hurry up and get here right now. I gave you an order to prioritize my wedding even if you had other business to attend to. And my older brother and my parents haven't come yet either. I never expected you to get involved in my business. You're such a terrible person. Huh? Freya, what are you talking about? Are you talking about your wedding ceremony? Is it happening already? Anyway, enough chit-chat. Get over here so you can come and see my wedding. I can't come. I'm still grieving the loss of my mother, and it's been about 2 months today since her funeral. And so what? You can grieve anytime you want. I wanted to hold the wedding on the day that him and I met. What's so wrong with that? No matter which way you look at it, my wedding should be the top priority. In fact, on such a wonderful day like this, it would be outrageous to hold a memorial for a bitter mother that you had. Okay, now hold up just a minute. You can't just talk to me like that. Plus, on top of that, this is the first time of hearing about your wedding being held today. Alex and your parents also say it's their first time hearing about this. But I posted it on Instagram. We're having the wedding at a cafe that my fiancé's friend runs. We don't even use Instagram, so how are we supposed to know? How do you not have Instagram? Everyone has some type of social media presence these days. Well, I guess that's not important right now. Just get over here so you can see me get married. Are you kidding me? I guess we just finished up over here, so I guess I'm available now. Maybe I can come. But I should probably change my clothes because what I'm in isn't the most appropriate. Oh my god, why are you stalling, Stephanie? If you went and changed your clothes, my wedding would be all over. Oh, right. Some of your extended family just got here. They even arrived before you did. Oh, they're at the ceremony already. Well, that's surprising. How many of them are there? There should be about 12 people. I guess there's quite a few people in your family, huh? So many of them are here. Okay, now you really need to get over here. I've invited you, so you have no choice but to show up. Huh? I wonder what all my family are doing there. Is it okay for that many people just to show up to your wedding if it's in such a small venue? It's a restaurant wedding, so it's a buffet style. There's plenty of food for everyone. The cafe is in the white building next to the south exit of Grand Central Station. Well, if that's the case, then shouldn't I get changed? Are you not reading my message properly or something? There's no need for you to get changed for family and the bride. Just come in what you're wearing. Just hurry up and get over here so you can celebrate my wedding with everyone else who's here. Is this really a good idea? We are just coming from mourning my mother, so shouldn't I change my clothes? What did I just say to you, Stephanie? Just get over here so you can see me walk down the aisle. Okay, fine. I'll head over there now. You just wanted to ask the proper questions before making any moves. So please don't complain about what I'm going to show up in, okay? It's fine. Just get over here. You're seriously so slow. Why did you come to my wedding looking so chic and cool? Why would you attend a wedding in all black clothing? God, it's like mourning clothes. And my parents and brother, what the heck are you all playing at? You're the one who said that there's no need for me to get changed for family and the bride, that I can just show up in anything I want. I didn't even know what you meant by that. Are you insane or something? You can't show up to a happy event like that. Then why didn't you tell me that I needed to get changed? I did say that I was still in mourning because of the death of my mother. Why didn't you pay attention to that? You can imagine what I would be wearing, right? I asked you repeatedly if I should get changed, and you insisted that I come to your wedding dressed how I was. But I didn't know that you'd actually dress like you did. Well, there's no way you could have predicted that, I guess. Do you really think that holding a wedding on the same day as my mother's memorial was a good idea? I'm sure you knew when it was happening. I did, but I thought all of you would have chosen to come to my wedding over everything else. Well, if you think that, then I think that's a bit weird, to be honest, considering my mother just passed away. I mean, you're the kind of person who would show up to a funeral in a wedding dress, so it totally makes sense why you would think the world revolves around you. But I didn't think that you'd show up in that getup you had on. Ugh. You can't just turn this around on me.
Freya, are you there? We need to talk. Immediately. It's important.
Oh, hello, Alex. I guess we can talk.
I just saw the messages that you were sending to my wife.
Huh? What are you talking about? What messages? I didn't say anything remotely horrible to her.
Oh, come on, Freya. Why are you acting like this? Can you seriously just cut the crap? Above any and everything else you've done, what you did to my wife Stephanie was just insulting. Do you even understand your actions at Mom's funeral?
But I don't think it was that bad. I was so upset because in high school she took away my favorite teacher from me.
Your favorite teacher? What are you even talking about, Freya?
My PE teacher, Mr. Wright. You went to the same high school as me. You know what teacher I'm talking about, right? When I was in my first year of high school, I fell in love with him at first sight. I thought I told you this. But he didn't accept my advances, so I was depressed from being dumped. On top of that, I saw him with Stephanie outside of school, and it looked like they were getting up close and personal. He was being way too friendly with her just to be a teacher and student relationship.
Are you kidding me with this high school crap again, Freya?
She was definitely going out with him. I just know it. She has that type of pattern that screws me over.
Mr. Wright is Stephanie's uncle. Do you not pay attention to what goes on around you, Freya?
Are you for real? He's her uncle?
If you want to be more specific about it, he's the younger brother of Stephanie's mother who just passed away.
What? No way. Are you kidding me right now?
When Stephanie was in high school, I heard that he was living with her and her mother. He's now currently living overseas, so that's why he had to come back to the States to attend the funeral for Stephanie's mom. I heard that he had no choice but to miss her memorial service because his wife, whom he just got married to, is about 9 months pregnant. As for you, you made a complete mess of the funeral, Freya. Even though you were one of his students, he'll never forgive you and went back home.
But this can't be. Mr. Wright is Stephanie's uncle? So her mother's brother... No way, that can't be right, can it?
You've misunderstood everything from the beginning of this whole mess. I'm so embarrassed to have someone like you as a sister.
But, Alex, you can just say something like that. I'm still your little sister, right?
You didn't even tell Mom and Dad about the wedding. How could you?
But I put a post on Instagram about it. If I just did that, then it would be enough for people to see.
Are you serious? Our parents, Stephanie, and I don't have Instagram, Freya.
How do you not have Instagram when everything is online?
Freya, even if we had accounts, we still wouldn't get the memo about all the details. I'm honestly too stunned to say anything.
But Alex, I posted about it on my account. I don't know what else to tell you. You should have all accounts.
Wow. There's literally no sign of remorse from you. Freya, it's like you've done nothing wrong.
What? How have I done wrong? I don't get what you mean.
I'm just gonna give all of your responses to Dad, and he can deal with you about the things you've done.
Huh? But why do you need to do that? I haven't done anything.
Stephanie and I want nothing to do with you anymore. You've caused way too much pain and heartache to everyone involved in the situation. I hereby am cutting all contact with you. Don't even think about approaching me ever again.
I don't understand. Why would you want to do that? It was just a wedding dress, though. It's not that big of a deal. Alex, you can't just do this to me. You're my brother. You can't just cut me out of your life. Blood is thicker than water, you know. Two weeks later, Freya called off her engagement to her man. Apparently, they were actually planning to register their marriage after the wedding took place. A fuss was made about people showing up in mourning clothes, and I didn't tell my relatives about not showing up like that. The fiancé started having doubts, so he talked to the relatives who were surrounding them. In the process, he discovered that the wedding dress Freya wore to my mother's funeral was the same one she wore on her wedding day. In fact, it was a one-of-a-kind dress that her fiancé picked out for her, and it was the deciding factor in calling off the engagement as she brought shame to the dress. At the same time, it seems that Freya was sent to a nunnery in the mountains. It was all part of her father's trick. He said that it'll keep her head on straight and she'll do some training on how to behave. He said she would probably be there for the rest of her life. Thank you for watching.
Hi, my sweetheart. I have just picked up Janet's wedding gift. I actually got a discount as soon as I mentioned your name.
Aw, thank you so much. You're the best husband ever.
Oh, please, stop. You flirt with me too much.
How? Why can't I? I have a husband who takes care of me when I am sick, and I do not even have to lift a finger. And you have been an amazing father to my daughter, Janet, even though she is not yours.
That is because you are my family. You two also help me out at times. Especially Janet, who helps me navigate all of this social media stuff.
We still have to do TikTok with Janet for her wedding playlist. She has been nagging me so that we can do all the TikTok together. Surprisingly, as soon as I mention it, you suddenly have something to do.
Ow, are you accusing me of running away? I would never. But please do let me know. How are you feeling after taking the meds?
Stronger than ever. I have just eaten and now I am waiting for you so that I can inspect my daughter's wedding present. Please get home soon. I miss you.
You miss me already? But we have been together for at least 10 years.
Whatever, you don't love me.
Okay, drama queen. I am on the way. I have to stop texting now because I have to drive.
Yes, sure. Do that, and we will speak later. Hi, Vince!
Hi, Pumpkin!
Just wanted to let you know that the wedding is on the 20th.
I thought it was on the 12th.
Oh, I told you.
You did not send me a formal invitation.
Oh, well, sorry.
Do you need help with catering and other things?
Yeah, that is why I want to talk to you. Mom is not answering her phone, but remind her about the money that needs to be transferred for my wedding. There are a few things that need to be finalized already, and now there's this venue thing.
Sure, of course. Can you send me the invitation? I have not really seen the invitation.
Please, just tell Mom to send me 2,000.
Okay, sure. I also wanted to tell you something.
What is it?
Did your mom already tell you that she cannot walk you down the aisle?
What? Why can't she not?
You know that she has not been feeling that well, so she is going to the doctor, a specialist out of town. She feels as if I should walk you down the aisle.
Matt, you're not my dad.
You do not have to. It was just a suggestion.
I will see. Maybe I will just walk down alone.
Hi, dear. She did not take it too well.
She has been off it lately. I do not know what is up with her. I have just gotten off the phone with her. Why is she saying that you told her that she had to have you walk her down the aisle because her father would not make it?
You were the one who was supposed to tell her. But dear, can we afford the money that she's asking for? I know this is our daughter, but she's asking for a lot of money that we might need for your treatment.
I am not dying. I am just a little bit weak. We can spend the money on her.
I also do not get why she is a bit mean to me lately. When I try to make suggestions or to help her out with something, she brushes me off. She did not even officially invite me to the wedding when she sent that email to you. She was just like, and bring Vince, as if I'm an afterthought. Maybe I'm reading too much into this. I am terrible at this socializing stuff.
No, you're not seeing things. She has been bratty these days, but she is having her first wedding. She must be nervous as well.
You are very right, my love. I will be more patient. I am here at the rehearsal dinner. I think I should give you a heads up about what is going on. Your ex is present.
Janet's dad? I had no idea why she would invite him. I am no longer coming.
But it is her rehearsal dinner.
No, I do not want to see that man. Hi, so Jen and I decided that you were walking her down the aisle since you have been caring for her since she was 13.
I have a surprise for you when you get home.
It is a suit! Sorry. I am terrible at surprises.
Are you sure about this? What if she wants her real dad to walk her down the aisle?
Nah, she asked if she will do anything to make me happy since I am not feeling well. You are taking my place. She asked me first, but these days, I'm so weak.
Well then, if you say so. As long as she's okay with it. Morning, sunshine! Ready for the big day?
Oh, hi Vince.
You do not seem that excited. Shall I send someone with banana ice cream?
Oh my god, stop being so annoying. You do not have to make such a big deal. Good for you that you get to show off to the world that you're walking me down the aisle. Also, I can barely fit in this dress. Ice cream has so many calories. Ew!
Oh, sorry, dear. Hi, I'm waiting for you down here. Good luck. It is going to go well.
Hi, is this Janet's dad? I am Mary, one of her friends. She left her phone with me. Why are you messaging now? You're supposed to meet her so that you can walk her down the aisle.
Oh, there she is. I see her. But she is with her father?
Which father? Are you not her dad?
I am her stepfather.
Her dad is walking her down the aisle. I thought she told you a million times, but you keep on forcing things. She does not want you to walk her down the aisle. You're not her real dad.
Wow, okay, I had no idea it was like that. I was under the impression that we were on the same page.
Well, you're not.
Let me just go and sit down. It is not a big deal because she's my daughter, and I just want her to be happy. Where are you? She helped the guards put me in a taxi. I have no idea where they're taking me. I do not know what has gone into that girl. She cannot just throw you out of her wedding. That too in front of so many guests? I kept quiet, and I should have slapped her so her senses could come back. You are in a weak state. You cannot do anything. I think it has to do with the fact that she really does not want me in her wedding. I will show you the text exchange I had with her friend. I am so sorry. I'm so embarrassed. I do not get how she can change like that. You have been there for her ever since she was a kid. You did everything for her. You deserve to be up there, not her deadbeat dad. I do not even get why is he showing up now that she is grown up, has a job, and is getting married. Tell me where they are taking you now. You just pulled up to our home. Okay, let me teach her a lesson, and I'll be home in a bit. No, it's fine. Let her enjoy the wedding. But then she will get away with it. It is okay. She won't. Good morning, sir. I hope that the wedding went well. Hi, Gio. Thank you very much. There's a slight change in the payment. What do you mean, sir? We are a professional establishment, and you paid a deposit. You cannot just tell me that there's a change in payment. Nothing to be alarmed about. I was going to be one to pay for my daughter, but circumstances had changed, so now she's going to be paying the balance for the wedding. You can charge her the full amount and return the deposit to me. Remember the clause in the contract? Okay, sir. We will do that and let you know how it'll go. Do not worry. You will get your money. Your Uncle Fabio is my dearest friend, and we have been doing business together. I have rented out this venue for a long time. Okay, sir. I will let you know the outcome of my interaction with your daughter. My stepdaughter. Yes. Her, sir.
What is this that I'm hearing about me having to pay for my wedding? What did you tell Mom? You turned her against me? Did you not?
I am guessing that you got the bill for your wedding.
Where am I supposed to get 50K? Out of the blue?
Ask your dad. Pay on your own. I don't know why you're involving the person that you kicked out of your wedding.
Mom is the one who paid for my wedding, but then I got an email from some guy named Gio telling me to pay up for the venue. I also got bills from other people who worked on my wedding. I thought Mom was putting everything. When I contacted her, she told me that you're the one who I should convince.
Well, the truth is, I am the one who paid for your wedding. Back when I thought you were a decent person, I decided that I was going to use my savings to pay for your wedding. I saw no greater thing to do with my money than that. Your mom's health insurance has been covering everything. We are simple people and do not live an extravagant lifestyle. So I thought, since I do not have a biological child, let me pay for your wedding.
What? You really did that for me? I really did not know. I'm so sorry, Dad.
Dad? You know that you call me Vince and not Dad. Do not start acting now because I have revoked my funding. I do not think that you deserve all that I did for you. Firstly, you gave me a half-assed invitation, but I forgave that. Secondly, you brought back a stranger to walk you down the aisle. But then, Let us say that he is your real dad, so I will not hold that against you. But throw me out of your wedding for no reason at all, in front of the people like I was a dog? No chance.
But I do not have the money. Please. My husband and I have to go on our honeymoon tonight.
But you use that money to start paying off the wedding planners.
I don't have the money.
Then ask your dad. What was it that you said at the rehearsal dinner? He owns multiple companies. Well, if he owns companies, then he has to have money to pay for your wedding. He is your dearest dad, who is the reason that you are here.
Do not speak about my dad like that. He is a good man, and he will get me the money. I just have to ask him. He will even double the amount because he is not stingy like you.
If that is the case, then good for you.
In fact, I will even message Gio and tell him that the money will be paid by the end of the day. My dad is so successful that one call he could buy me that venue.
Because he has so many companies, right?
When I come back from my honeymoon, he is taking me to stay with him in Thailand. He has a job for me there.
You are living in a fantasy. This is worse than I thought. He is lying to you and playing with you. I have been alive for longer than you, so I am a good judge of character. Did you ask your mother why she was separated from him?
She never wants to talk about him. It does not matter. I do not need you and her. I have my dad and he will sort everything out. You do not deserve to be in my life, and I am cutting you out.
Okay, Janet, I hope that your dad is who he says he is. I have tried to be a good father to you, but you've so quickly forgotten all that, and it makes me sad. Guess who decided that she wants to be a changed human being? So I am guessing that he bailed as soon as he realized that she's in debt.
Yes, he did. You know, I did not go on a detail over the years about what her father did to me, but I did tell her that he's a liar and a user. I met you. You took the both of us in with no question, and you treated her like your own child. She has been ungrateful and a brat. Therefore, she must sort her own mess out. That is what I told her.
Harsh, but necessary.
You should have seen her, crying about how now everyone knows about it and they're laughing at her. If she cared so much about her reputation, then she would not have kicked you off her wedding venue.
You are right.
She tried to use the excuse that I am sick. She claimed that since I am sick, she has been stressed. But then she knew that I wanted you to be the one who walked her down the aisle. Those were my wishes that she went against.
So what now?
I kicked her out. Her dad stopped answering his phone as soon as she mentioned that she was short of money to pay her for the wedding.
I did warn her.
Yeah.
When are you coming back home? I have good news for you. Tell me, I hate surprises.
My health has really improved. I might have had a misdiagnosis.
That is wonderful, babe. I know just the thing to celebrate. I am all ears. Leave all the planning to me.
I like it when you take care of me.
I am so lucky to be married to you.
Hi.
Hi, Janet.
I just wanted to tell you how sorry I am.
For?
The way I spoke to you. You're right.
I am sorry that he turned out to be a disappointment.
Can you please pay for the wedding? I promise I will not ask for anything.
You're disturbing me while I'm out with your mother. And thanks for asking about her. She's going to be fine. She's not as sick as the doctor suspected.
That is wonderful. Let me come with you. I want to see her.
Hey, give us space and pay your own bills. You're not a child anymore. You have lost the privilege of getting gifts from me. Your mom is still your mom, but I am your stepdad, not your father anymore.
Dad, please.
My name is Vincent, not your father. Janet begged for me a long time, but even her mother agreed that she did not deserve the money. So she started borrowing money from people, and people made fun of her because she could not afford her luxurious wedding. My wife and I took the money, and we were planning on investing it so that when we retire, we have a nice little nest.